We are live. I am here for the next little bit in case I need to get anybody else, if anybody else needs anything for the evening, but also fixing these hyperprim stuff. So what's going on here? Doop, doop, doop. So, this isn't really our algorithm's fault. If you look at this, it got all worthless random samples. Doesn't really make much sense now, does it? So I think we kill this and we figure out what's wrong. It's actually kind of cool that it's still figuring something out, but this is not, this is not what we're here for. We're not here for, clever algorithm from nothing. We're here for like just hard solve everything. Oh, one thing I gotta just check on the side real quick. Yes, my puffer and X in place. Just testing a container real quick on the side for somebody here. Ooh, okay. It's kind of weird that it would do this. Learning rate samples are way too low. We'll see what happens. Hey, welcome. Okay. Let's see. One sec. Okay, so yeah, let's just figure out the sampling that's going on here. So what do we have? We have a default 005. Thank you. So this sweep didn't work, but it doesn't seem like it's the fault of our algorithm. It seems like it's the fault of the initial random samples. Yeah, I can tell I'm pretty tired. So there's not going to be much complex getting done at the moment. All I basically want to do is figure out this thing right here. If I can figure this out, I think we'll be good for today. Neural MMOZ. Well, we've got Neural MMO 1, 2, and 3. So I don't know. Debugging very stupidly at the moment because I'm very tired. Suggestions. Return. That doesn't make any bloody sense, does it? Did I forget to undo the transform? Maybe. Are you allergic to coffee or Red Bull? No? I had enough energy drinks in my undergrad for a whole lifetime, thank you very much. And I don't drink coffee before bed. Believe me, I've had plenty of code till 4 a.m. evenings for one lifetime. I will still be doing large amounts of hours. They will not be randomly spread throughout the day with no rhyme or reason. So, generally working, I don't know, 7 or 8 in the morning, 9 to 8 or 9 in the evening. Minus food, minus exercise. Don't have hair loss before 30. I don't know about that one. But that seems like a very quickly solved one. No, bachelor Stanford, PhD at MIT. You just get the master's kind of on the way for funsies with their PhD program. I'm looking if I actually made the mistake that I think I make, and I'm questioning it because it would be such a stupid mistake. But it looks like that is what happened. Oh wait, no, here it is, right? Unnormal, yeah, okay, here it is. Not bad. Computer science. AI focus. I mean, I was doing tons of research in undergrad already, right? So. Okay, there it is. 1E minus 5 learning rate. That seems weird to me, right? Let me see. Yeah, that's gotta be weird. These in order? They appear to be. Learning rate. Learning rate would be 2, 5, right? Yeah, minus 30. That doesn't make sense to me that it would be that ridiculous. What's the dropout rate in the first year? Is there one? I mean, people switch majors, but people don't really drop out much unless they're going to go do a startup. It's not a hard major. I mean, I guess some of the courses are a pain, but yeah, it's not designed to filter people out. The admissions is the filter. Frankly, the courses are needlessly hard and busy work as is. Some of the best courses I took were the easiest courses. Learned the most from them. Didn't bang my head against stuff for too long. Yeah, so YouTube, I don't have any control over that. YouTube will rate limit you. So sometimes if you type a bunch of messages or if they have stuff that it thinks is a link or whatever, it'll just like silently eat your message. If you don't see it on my screen right here, then I'm not seeing it. That's just a YouTube being YouTube. Unless it's restream, but I don't think it's restream. Ooh, let me see. I don't think it's restream. Settings. No, I don't think so. Filtering? No, I don't have anything embedded that would filter. All I have is a block list of bots that have been in here and such. Is this worth trying? What is this? Wait, this is not what you just linked me, is it? No, why did this show up? I clicked the wrong article, that was your other one. Can you bypass? I mean, you can fiddle with it if you want. Yeah, I mean, they're probably gonna get owned, I wouldn't be surprised. They're wasting a ton of time on this bullshit as well. They're like, hey, our model's safe. China shipped like 25 trillion unsafe models in the meantime, but our model, our really crappy model that no one wants to use because we're behind, is safe. uh, they straight up, like, I don't know. Look, I don't know who's there now, but when Anthropic was first formed, it was really just the nuttiest people from OpenAI leaving. Um, and they never really articulated the whole safety thing. It was kind of just a cult. And my impression has generally been that this is still most of these people. Like, nobody has remotely articulated how their safety shit even matters if they're just going to fall behind China while they're busy doing that and not actually building models. Do you think you've succeeded in life? No, it's a process. There's always got to be a new challenge. Are you satisfied? I'm not satisfied. I'm immensely proud of what I've achieved. But I'm not like satisfied would mean I'm done. No, man, I'm gonna revamp the whole field of reinforcement learning next, and we'll see what I do after that, right? Not gonna be satisfied in my best years of work when I'm really starting to get good at what I'm doing, right? So much stuff to do. This has been a heck of a crazy year for me, though. I've hit a whole bunch of cool goals. And this year in particular, I think I'm the most proud of out of any of my years. It is patience and it is momentum. Yeah, I mean, you have to build it. I mean, like, in the last year, there's been some crazy personal shit, including near lethal pneumonia in the last couple of months. I ran a 50K. I ran my first 2 marathons and a 50K. I hit 1,000 powerlifting total. Let's see. I built all the stuff in Puffer pretty much. I have now a company that actually has a decent chunk of revenue. I'm starting to be able to start hiring some of my buddies as well, at least on a contracting basis with what the company's been able to do. I'm making really big breakthroughs day by day with all the stuff I'm working on here. Time for relationship? Not really. Not at the moment. I'm kind of happy being single for a bit though. I'm not really looking for stuff. I'm pretty just focused on the science and on my health at the moment. Might have figured out neocarbs. I'm working on it, man. I think we have the God algorithm, but I gotta test it, and there's gotta be some stuff here. This frickin' space is so weird. I'm working on it. It's hard. Oh, well, why the hell is this -1? Okay, so here's a new sample. Company doesn't really have offices or employees. It's kind of just me doing whatever remote and maintaining a few servers, and then I have a few other people remote. If that's true, though, hey, best of luck, you know? There are, I know people with crazier stories than that who are now doing pretty well in tech. I mean, come on, man, right? I've got like a desk in my room, that's it. This is weird to me. So 005, 5e minus 3. Is the math wrong here? I mean, come on, man. You don't even know where I am, and yeah, I do have a housekeeper. Okay, so this formula is disgusting. You wouldn't happen to be about to ask me about crypto, would you? Because I'm a little suspicious of odd messages in here. Because I've had a guy on a million different alta harassing me about crypto bullshit in the last few days. That's funny. I think it's with a K. I don't know. So this function is right. This function doesn't make sense to me though. I mean, hey, if you're persistent, learning some programming in your off hours, seems like you already started. It's a viable thing to be doing. Takes patience though. Of all the stuff that I do, like the science stuff, the research stuff, the hardest skill to get out of everything by far was just writing good code. I technically have a learning disability and probably ADHD as well. And let that shit stop you. Freaking every engineer's got ADHD. It's like join the club. One of the cool things about having the company is I work on so much different stuff. Like if I get like stuck into one really slow moving project for a couple weeks I can't stand it. But I'm like everything moves really fast and I'm always working on a million different things now. Negative 0.47. Wait, how did this 0, 1? Still stuck on it. We're just stuck on a little bit of the random sampling now. Negative 0.4. Maybe this is right. Oh, it's coming along. What the heck is wrong with this? Oh, wait. 0? This is not the mean. Shit. Okay. I didn't think about this. Wait, did I not think about this? Hold on. Maybe I did think about this. Maybe I did. Let me see. Search centers. Search scales. What is that? DMPO? What is that? Well, that don't help. Now does it? How the hell's this happen? Num-ems. Oh. Mini batch size. Defects per million I don't know what that is. Ugh. Okay, this one's right. Batch size. The mini batch size. Well, this is freaking horribly wrong. Manufacturing concept for quality. Pretty much like Pareto. Hi, welcome. Mean of 32K. Hold on, let me see. So 1632, 42. So I probably 81. I probably will do, oops, mini batch of 8192 by default here. And what else is screwy? Mini batch, learning rate. And the second to last one is update epochs of -1, which is fine. Or probably leave it like that. Epochs. I don't like the learning rate being as flippy as it is. What watch is that? It's a Sunto. It's a running watch. I think Sunto Peak Pro 9, maybe. It tracks pace and heart rate, and it syncs stuff to Sunto, which then syncs stuff to Strava. Have you published your PhD paper? Well, your thesis ends up just being all your papers stapled together. But yeah, it's on this website. You can just download my whole thesis. It's all in public. That's a kind of a good way to get access to at least my PhD work, because it's all the main papers stapled together. A few of them are left out, but it's all the main ones stapled together. It's like 170 pages of neural MMO. I'm in Florida. And it's a thematically appropriate choice. Yeah, Florida. Go wrestle an alligator. There's literally a freaking alligator that's like a 30-second walk outside the house half the time. Just sitting there. I'm not here year round. This is like primary residence, but I'm not here. I mean, Florida gets freaking hot in the summer as well, so I'm not here usually during hurricanes. I'm not here when it's super hot. I'm here when it's nice. How much does LSTM architecture matter? So sweeper, sweep architecture. Any of the sweepers can sweep architecture settings. I just haven't bothered. It's like a 4-line config change to enable that. It depends on your environment. If your environment requires memory, then it is impossible without some form of memory like an LSTM. If your environment is Pong, it probably doesn't matter that much, but we do it anyways by default because we can. We could probably have a flag that's like, use LSTM or whatever, and then we could sweep the usage of an LSTM as well. The one thing I haven't bothered with is frame stacking because it's kind of a pain to implement efficiently, and it increases your memory bandwidth a ton. So I just didn't bother with frame stacking type stuff. With our implementation, you're kind of just better off using an LSTM. I'm gonna figure out with this learning rate. I'm gonna put this to 0.25 and see what happens. What's the point of that fish? He's our logo and mascot. Puffer AI is the company in the project. Long short-term memory. Neural net architecture. I mean, the idea of this stream is watch reinforcement learning research being done live. Maybe pick up a few things. Also, it's user support for PufferLib, so any PufferLib users can just drop in and get support on their stuff. It's a bunch of things. Okay, the default parameters have to not get negative 20 score. So whatever it's going to take to make the default parameters not get negative 20 score is what's going to happen here, because this is silly. And I need to go to bed soon. I've been streaming too late, and I'm starting to get kind of tired in the day. Let me see if this looks garbage or not. Okay, this one's... We can actually remove this. Learning rate, 03. Did I, forget? Did I just, do a stupid? Let me see. Okay, this is what we're gonna have to freaking do. Don't smoke, have never smoked. Don't vape, never vaped. Rarely drink, used to drink. Well, I drank a lot in college and a couple years after, but got in shape and kicked that habit. I mostly just work and exercise at these points. I play a few games now and again, that's about it. Mostly just get to work. Norm mean. When you get time, look up DMPO. Will do. I'm trying to fix, like, remind me, I'm trying to finish this thing right now. What games? Not much lately. Downloaded Overwatch the other day. I have a lot of hours in MMOs, but those are way too addictive for me to be playing while I'm trying to build a company. So, a little Overwatch. I don't know, played some League, played some Valorant. Again, I try not to get too obsessive with these. Enjoy life, brother. You know, I found that I've enjoyed life the more I've like put time into achieving things that I actually care about. Um, it's like I get way more enjoyment out of knowing that, I ran a 50K, hit my 1,000 total, got myself into good shape. I'm not in that great shape now, but that's because of pneumonia. I'll get that back. Um, you know, have my company, achieved all these things, and that's way better. I still like to, chill out now and again for sure, but it's good to be working hard. And then when I need to rest, I know I've earned my rest. Kind of stupid to be doing this in one line. Let's just debug. We can leave it. I realize I probably sound pretty depressed right now. I'm not, I'm just tired. I've been working on stuff all day. You know? It's a good day. I got a lot of stuff done. Let's see. There we go. Six Sigma. Huh. Defects per million. Cool. Train.update epochs should not be. Oh, of course, but there's a clip on it. I don't need NumPy, I just need max. Fractional. What? That has no relevance to what I'm doing, my guy. No relevance at all. Oops. Min. You're just putting word salad at me. Doesn't mean anything, my guy. 001. Wait, 001. Something weird there. All LLMs. Wait, did you write that to sound like an LLM? Did you have an LLM write that? I'm confused. I figured. Though technically it's a skill to be able to write like an LLM. That's funny. The problem with asking LLMs things is that they're not very smart. You know? That's the issue. Alright, so how is it that this thing times 3, oh, oh yeah, no, this is about correct. It's a factor of about 3. Decent. Yeah, I think that's decent. What's the actual one that we use for this? Oops. Where's the learning rate? 001. Perfect. That falls in nicely. Entropy. I think this needs to be even able to go down more. If I add the 0, what happens? Yeah, it messes it up. It's too many orders of magnitude for the, it's too many orders of magnitude for the thing to handle. It's okay. We'll figure out a better way to handle the mean sample thing. But, yeah, entropy. 1. And honestly, probably entropy is fine like this. I doubt that it makes that much of a difference. So now entropy is 001 to 02. Perfect. That's reasonable. Then gamma, I think gamma goes from 0.95. That's decent. Then lambda will do 0.98, about the same, pretty good. Update epochs goes from 1 to 2. And then BPT horizon goes 32 to 8. Yeah, I think that's good, man. I think it's good. See it. Let's see some parameters that don't suck. Come on, sweeps. There's our first data point. All right, batch size, 32K. Learning rate. Aha, this is wrong. I confirm this is not a possible learning rate. So there's a bug. What is the bug? All right, so right here. Oh, is it because it's a random normal? Okay, here's what we'll do. And I made an N for that, currently single agent. Now we're for, it's basically the same thing, it's just one extra loop. That will have been quick progress though, if that's all it took you. Check DMs. Ooh, you did it 3D. I guess it's just the renderer that changes if it's 3D or 2D, but yeah, that'll be nice because you might want to make the whole M 3D eventually. That's very good. I give you Puffer out of 10. And you want Puffer out of 10. Puffer out of 10 is an excellent thing to have. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. You can just like, it doesn't matter. I used the same trick in earlier versions of Neural MMO as well. It's like the env isn't actually 3D. It's just the renderer, and it's like you're overselling your environment. It's not that complicated, yeah? Well, freaking RuneScape does the same thing. You think RuneScape is really 3D? It's not. So this is how real MMOs are built. Sure dare. Yeah, Snake will work. I'm telling you, it's the same thing, though. See, not all these are good. I might have to continue this tomorrow. It's getting late. I'll give it a couple more minutes. It's Am I filling this in the wrong order? Wait, am I filling this in the wrong order? Seriously? Oh, there it is. There's the bug. And I wouldn't have caught it because, yep, that makes sense. This is in range. This is in range. 3, 9, 4 for entropy. Pretty good. 0.98 for gamma. Lambda 18, rise of 8. Yep. It's all in range. Are these samples low? The samples seem low. Let me see if this is just unlucky. 22. Yeah, just unlucky. I think we're good. I think we got it. We'll take it. It's not 0 or negative 20. Okay, so already we have some samples that are not completely worthless. And this one here, look at that. So just with 10 random samples, we will actually get a lot of data. And then we will see what neocarbs does with that. It is late. There are experiments to be run, but I need to sleep. So I'm going to go get some rest. I will be back tomorrow. The only thing that's going to be rough is I have some robotics, like control stuff to do, which as soon as that is ready for me to take over, I'm going to have a lot of work to do on that for a few days. But hopefully, I think this is far enough that we can maybe start running some of this in the background now. So at least it'll be there. Anyways, though, oops, did I miss something in the Puffer Discord? I mean, this is very, very good progress. Let me see. Okay. So, yeah, so far so good here. These are random, and then it'll start learning after 10 samples. Okay, so for folks watching this, this is all free and open source. Reinforcement learning is going to get a lot better this year with Puffer. If you want to check out any of this work, puffer.ai, please start the GitHub. Like, if you haven't started the GitHub, please, come on. It's free. It really helps. If you want to get involved with dev, don't need an RL background. You need to be able to write decent code. Trained a lot of people in there. Discord's right here. And if you want more RL content, well, we have all our M's that you can play with live on the website. We've got a blog here with including the quick start guide. And if you want even more content, you can follow me on X, where I have a bunch of RL posts, as well as some articles that you can't find anywhere else. Thank you very much all, and have a nice evening.